What up, YouTube?
What's going on, YouTube?
Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to the This Beat Trucking Channel. Check this out. This gonna be Red showing y'all what we're gonna be doing today for Sunday dinner and watching the football game. Well, we're probably gonna have to listen to the football game on XM radio because we ran into some weather, so we're trying to catch up a little bit. But anyway, I'm gonna turn this over to Red and show y'all what she's throwing down for Sunday dinner.
What I'm going to do this evening is going to make some gumbo in the truck. I got my good old-fashioned 4-quart crock pot, and I've already prepared my ingredients down at our local operating center. So I've already washed the food, I've already chopped everything up. So I'm going to go ahead and start preparing the gumbo. So first off, you want to start off with some type of base, and I'm using chicken broth, and I'm going to use about 3 cups. So go ahead and get that going so I don't splash. 1, two,
Yeah, you got a little splash there.
and slow it down, 3. So I got three cups chicken broth. And what I do next, I actually start adding my vegetables first. And I noticed that it's very easy to go ahead and add the seasoning because you can stir it while it's currently in the broth instead of when all the food is in there and then trying to stir it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get with my seasonings real quick. We're gonna start off with the soul seasoning. I'm going to use this Tony's Creole seasoning, and I use about 2 tablespoons. And I usually pour it over it, so that way if it goes over, no biggie. 1, 2.
And I just want to tell y'all, Red's gumbo, it is the bomb. It is the bomb.
Thank you.
I usually request gumbo 2 times a month.
Excuse me. And next I'm going to use some Italian seasoning. You can usually get it, excuse me.
Seasoning get up your nose,
It's
ain't
strong.
it?
Yeah, it's very cayenne or something's in it. But I usually get individuals like oregano or basil, sage, individual. But I learned if I get the Italian seasoning, I got all the ingredients in one. So it's cheaper that way if I can get everything in one, and it kind of gives it a small kick to it. And I usually do about 1 tablespoon. Got all the oregano.
So we got an Italian seasoning
Yes.
in a gumbo.
And the gumbo.
All right.
Now I'll go ahead and get my big spoon. Like I said, it's easier to stir their seasonings while you have the broth by itself. So when you add everything else, you won't have to dig so deep to get that even seasoning in. Okay. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add some diced tomatoes. And I like the ones preferably with the celery and onions because I have to add those ingredients anyway. So I get a 14.5 ounce, 1 can of diced tomatoes, and it is drained. I just need the tomatoes in it. So I'll go ahead.
Oh, so you've already drained the juice off of those?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got you.
That's drained. Next, I will go ahead and get my celery. The celery's pre-chopped up and washed, and I use 3 stalks of celery. Onions, you want that diced, you get a medium onion. So I diced up a medium onion, and I'll use the whole thing.
And that's one thing about having operating centers out here. We were able to go to the operating center and kind of do all our food prep at the operating center because they have sinks that's set up for, washing your dishes and, you know, preparing foods and things like that. So it's pretty cool.
Next, I got 1 medium green pepper, chopped as well. Add that in there.
Yeah, so we was at the operating center last night. That's where we had picked up our load from. It was a relay load. We picked it up there, taking it up to Colorado. So we were able to get all this knocked out then. So where we at? I'm sorry.
Next, you take garlic. I chopped it up finely as well, and you'll need about 3. So about 3 to 4 would do for garlic. Peeled it and everything. And that's what really makes it smell good is the garlic. Once you get the garlic and onion together, you kind of get that flavor going. Then I'll go ahead and get that first batch of ingredients stirred up. Mix it with the seasoning and get it going. My last vegetable is going to be okra. I like to add okra, preferably the kind, and you'll see they have this kind called Pick Sweet at Walmart's, the Southern Classic. Really good kind to use. And I use about 1.5 cups worth of okra. One. And then about 1/2. Let's about 2. So between 1.5 and 2 cups of okra. And I'll stir that as well. Get my veggies
See if I can
all
kind of get a
mixed
look
up.
at that in there.
So as you can see, you got your greens, you got your reds, you got your onions, so you got that beautiful color going to it. Get that all stirred up. Next, I want to go ahead and add my sausage. I got that pre-cut. And I got Hillshire. You can get any smoked sausage, but I like the hot smoked sausage, and I got this from Walmart. And you just need 1. So I'll go ahead and dump that in there. And then my last meat ingredient for now is going to be chicken thighs. These have already been pre-washed as well. And I usually get the chicken thighs that are organic and are skinless. Sometimes I do get the ones that have the skin. I'll use just one of them because that's where the flavor sometimes comes. But since we were at Walmart at the time, it was cheaper to get the skinless kind. So they've already cut them up for you once you get them. As you can see, skinless. They'll do all the cooking in there. The cutting, I'm sorry. And I usually get like a pack between 6 and 8 thighs. And I'll go ahead and layer
So those are thighs, not breasts?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I thought those were chicken breasts.
Those are thighs.
All right.
And I'll add my last one. So like I said, you can get between
So
6
it's
and 8.
boneless chicken.
Yes. Boneless, skinless.
And skinless. And they've already did that for you.
Yes.
All right.
Now once you got all those ingredients in play, then you want to kind of stir everything because you want to make sure your chicken and your sausage got that seasoning on it. And kind of mush it down and get some of the chicken thighs on the bottom and some on the top. Like I said, you really get it mushed down in there. And I'm going to add the shrimp and the rice last because they don't take that long to cook. But these are my main ingredients I want to get cooking while we're in the truck driving. And you can either have it done in 8 hours on low, or you can have it done faster, which is 4 hours on high. So we're going to go ahead and put it. What time are we looking at? 4 hours?
Where that smelling, Mama? Already 4 hours from now.
4 hours. So we're going to go ahead and set that on high. Got all the ingredients put together. Go ahead and put the top on. And basically, I'm going to let this cook for the next 4 to 5 hours while we're driving. Once we stop for the night, that's when I'll go ahead and put the shrimp in and the rice. That'll give it about another 30 to 45 minutes to get the rice to absorb in the juice and also the shrimp to start to cook as well. During that time while it's cooking, I'm going to get some banana pudding ready. So that's going to be our dessert. So when we come back, I'll show you how to make a banana pudding as well to go along with your Sunday dinner. See you in a bit.
That's all right. That's all right. So, okay, guys, we're gonna get out of here for a bit. Probably about 4 hours to be exact, and we'll show you the second half of this video.
Yes, see you soon.
We out.
All right, we got it stewing for the last 5 hours. I did have it on high in the crock pot, so now I'm turning it on low because it's still hot enough to cook the shrimp and the rice. And as you can see the chicken thighs broken up. You can see the okra broken up as well. see all the flavors and the mixture into it. So I'm going to pour in 2 bags of peeled shrimp. So I'll go ahead and pour this in on top. And then I'll go ahead and put the rice in. And since we don't have a stove, I actually use the boil in the bag, which is easier. And usually you can boil it on a stove, but I can just pour this, which is 2 cups of dry rice. And I'll go ahead and pour that on top. Now with that said, go ahead and mix everything together. And it's going to be about 30 minutes. Go. That's the banana pudding, and I'll go ahead and put that in the refrigerator while we're eating. That can usually chill for about an hour. It tastes better if you let it chill because all the pudding will get into the cookies, making it easier to eat. So best to let it chill for an hour, and you got supper for Sunday dinner. So I hope that helps you. If you have any questions on how to make it, please leave a comment and we'll respond back to you. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you haven't already, hit the bell that's on the right hand side so you can receive live updates when we go live or produce a new video. Until next time, stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Y'all heard what she said. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.